What I figured we were going to talk about a little bit today was, and again, a little bit, so all you engine nerds out there and everybody who's so brilliant and has a brilliant mind, unlike me, if you want to, go ahead and click off right now and go someplace else, because this is going to be hillbilly style. Good afternoon, everybody. Speedboat Maniac 410. As you can see, I'm in my Sanford & Son organized shed. What I figured we were going to talk about a little bit today was, and again, a little bit, so all you engine nerds out there and everybody who's so brilliant and has a brilliant mind, unlike me, if you want to, go ahead and click off right now and go someplace else, because this is going to be hillbilly style. Okay, we're going to talk about propeller slip, and specifically propeller slip at high speeds. You know, somebody would say, well, is it propeller slip? Propeller slip? Well, yeah. But we're talking about once you get up out of the water and you get boogieing across the water, what kind of percentage of loss does your boat have with your propeller? That's what we're going to discuss 410 style. So again, if you want the engineering aspect of this and you want the breakdown in a mechanical way that's all mathematics, I'm going to give you hillbilly mathematics on the basic propeller slip and percentages and what my boat happens to be doing last year when I tried it out the past couple months all the way up until the fall when we took it out of the water. So that's what we're going to do. Here's the old Mercury box with the old girl over here. So we'll set it up. We'll set it up, give it a little spin, and I'll show you what it all means. Okay, everybody. So, again, like I said, this is just the layman's terms of propeller slip. And again, I'm not a professional. If you want professional, go to Herring, H-E-R-I-N-G, their website, or B-Blades, bblades.com, go to their website, or obviously Mercury, go to their website, mercury.com, and check them out. This is just how we're going to do it. Basically, you have the diameter of a blade, okay, or a wheel. They call it a wheel or a propeller. It's the same thing as a car. It's either getting traction on the road or it's not. It's losing traction. So look. Water obviously has a hydrodynamic consistency to it. Think of water as a substrate like Jell-O. If you could take this blade, turn it, and as you turn this blade, this propeller will travel a certain distance constantly, okay? And what that constant is what you call your pitch. Or somebody says, how many inches is it? Not necessarily inches in diameter when they ask you how many inches. The pitch on this particular blade is like 30.625, okay? That means every time this blade turns one revolution, it is supposed to travel 30.5 inches, okay? With no slip. No slip. Okay, so it would travel exactly that far in one revolution. Now, let's talk about why a blade would slip. Well, number one, it's water. Okay, once you get it up on plane and you get the boat moving at speed, and again, we're talking basically today about high-speed propeller slip. All propellers slip. You know, they're somewhere between 10, 12, 15, and some propellers get really bad efficiency ratings. You know, some of them are 18 to 20, 22% slippage from what I understand. So what you would do is you take the revolutions of your engine at wide open throttle, W-O-T, when your puppies are chooching, okay? When your engines are wide freaking open, at their factory monetized level of where they're supposed to be running. Let's say, in my case, my boat's supposed to be around 56 to 55 to 5,700 RPMs. So you take that number, 5,700, you check about what kind of transmission you have if there's a gear reduction. Most of the high-performance boats, if not all of them, unless you have a diesel, there's no transmission gear reduction there in the transmission. Then it comes out of an output shaft, goes to your outdrive, which 9 out of 10 times the outdrive has a gear reduction. Mine happens to be like 1.48 or 1.49. It's not 1.50. So you take the revolutions, you times it by the gear reduction, the ratio on your outdrive, and then you get how many times this is going to turn each time your engine turns one time. How many times this is going to turn one time. Do it in inches. If this is a 30.5 inch propeller, it should travel 30.5 inches. Then, the hard part to do is you divide it into 5,280, which is in a mile, and you do even more math, and more math, and more math, and you see how far this propeller is supposed to get you with absolutely zero slip. Okay? Once you do that, throw all that out the window, your paper, your pencil, and all of it, and go to Mercury's website or B-Blade's website and go to their propeller calculator. You plug in the speed, your ratio for your transmission, your pitch, and all of those things, your RPM. It's 4 numbers that they ask you for, or 3, and it gives you the 4th number in any parameter you want. So go check it out on their website, the propeller calculator, or just type into your browser, prop calculator. It's very interesting. But again, make sure you have all your information correct on your boat. Your wide open throttle, the pitch of your propeller, how many revolutions your engine's supposed to be running, the transmission reduction gear, and your outdrive reduction gear. Get all your math done and you'll know what your propeller slip is. Okay? So that's basically propeller slip 101, 410 hillbilly style. That's how we do it. I'm actually running somewhere between 7 and 8% slip right now because these props are too big in a diameter. These props got too much bite, and I'm not making it to my RPM level that I need to, which I got to get that corrected in the next few months. I can't keep running this boat where my RPMs are at 5,100. That's all I can get mine to spin at. And those motors are, like I already said, supposed to spin at 5,600, 5,700. So I'm going to have to reduce my diameter most likely for less bite and maybe take what they call pitch out of it. So instead these are 30.5, like I've already said 4 or 5 times, maybe a 29 or a 28.5 to get my revolutions up. But nonetheless, all propellers have slip. But as you're getting a high speed and you're up on plane and you're really booking out and you're at your top speed, that's where you can really test what kind of prop slippage you're getting. So we appreciate you watching. If you liked this video and if it was helpful, give it a big thumbs up. If it wasn't helpful, give it a dislike and unsubscribe and don't come back. We'll see you guys next time, and everybody have a great Easter. Let's remember what Easter really is, and I appreciate my Lord and Savior giving his life for me so that I can live free to serve him and my fellow man. I appreciate all y'all coming along. And as always, subscribe, click the like button, share it with a friend, and don't forget to turn on your notification bill. Because you'll get a bill in the mail. All this coming from Speedboat Maniac. And again, as always, God bless. Sanford & Son,